Salam alaikum. We've seen many books published by atheists over the years attacking Islam and religion in general. As far as I'm aware, this book is the first of its kind. God willing, this will inspire Muslims to revive our tradition of writing and defending Islam on this level. Hamza Tzortzis has written a phenomenal book. A book which contains over 500 references is testament to the time, effort, and research that has gone into it. The book covers several new arguments, such as the argument from rationality, which highlights that our ability to reason, to understand, and think in a logical way, to seek conclusions and to attain truth only makes sense through Allah. Without God, all you have are blind, random, physical processes which cannot possibly result in an ordered mind that can grasp truth. The author goes into a lot more detail in the book, breaking down key contentions that can be presented against these arguments. Let it be known right from the beginning, in no uncertain terms, Hamza Andreas Tzortzis has really outdone himself with this spectacular Da'wah book. Although I see it as something quite a bit more than just a mere Da'wah book. A little background info on why I purchased this book. Over the years, I followed the debates of Hamza Tzortzis with fellow atheist academics and have admired Brother Hamza's admirable approach to the defense of this beautiful religion and the way of life. His character in debates speaks volumes for his compassion for fellow human beings and his sincerity and humbleness in wishing for people to be guided to the truth. He is not one to raise his voice, to outspeak or interrupt another, nor is he rude in his demeanor, even when others lack a positive attitude. I've always received the impression that when he speaks, it could come from no other place than his heart. Of course, he isn't perfect, as he slipped up in manner here and there, but we're only human. I say all this not to elevate him to a position of praise, but to introduce the author and give my impressions that I had of him, even before he decided to author his first book, which is this one. It's my own personal opinion that an author's truthfulness and integrity should be weighed along with their intelligence before someone commits to buying a person's work and supporting them. And it's upon seeing and analyzing Brother Hamza over the years that has brought me to purchase his first publication. Anyway, after following his debates, having read a good amount of his articles from his website and learning much, I was surprised and excited when I found out from his Twitter page that he's authoring this book. So I bought a copy. Having taken about 4 to 5 days to read through it, I was left very impressed and ready to read through it for a second time. Hamza's coherency and reason in his arguments for God's existence and why atheism lacks a foundation to stand upon has always been solid in his debates. And having collected, organized, transposed, and polished those arguments into this book, and he's taken those already solid arguments and raised their efficacy level to quite a sublime degree. I can't think of the amount of times I would come across an argument in a particular chapter saying to myself, man, that makes a whole lot of sense. That's a testament to the quality of the arguments as a whole. Each argument is able to stand on its own feet without really having to rely upon another, and yet at the same time, the flow from one chapter to the next, from one argument to the next, just works. It's far from being organized in a haphazard manner. On the contrary, the chapters and arguments contained within them seem to be organized in such a way that it would make perfect sense if that was considered the de facto structure to be used when debating an atheist on such a subject of theism versus atheism. You can even see the logical flow of the chapters from merely the titles. That's how well put together and assembled the book is. Also, I appreciate how the author uses examples and illustrations to make it easier for the layman reader to understand the arguments he presents or to recognize why a counter argument doesn't make sense. Of course, no book is perfect aside from Al Quran. This book contains its share of typos, some more significant than others. However, it detracts very minimally from its quality. However, where it really counts, in terms of providing a rational basis for why it makes perfect sense to believe in an all-powerful, all-knowing, eternal, most merciful, most loving, unique creator, why Islam must be from such a creator, and why atheism should be rejected could not have been executed with better precision, in my opinion. Those are my thoughts. Thanks for listening to my review.